The huge expanse of the Pacific Ocean is dotted with about 25,000 islands spread out across more than 181 million square kilometers. The area is called Oceania. Geographers group the islands of Oceania into three main regions: Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia. Melanesia, which includes the country of Papua New Guinea, has by far the greatest land area and largest population. Fertile soils along Melanesian coastlines can be used to produce export crops such as sugarcane, cacao from which chocolate is made, and copra or dried coconut meat. The interiors of most Melanesian islands are mountainous and are covered with dense rainforests. People in these areas are subsistence farmers who grow only enough food to feed their families, plus a little extra to sell in village markets. Micro means small, and Micronesia is made up of about 2,000 tiny islands that lie north of Melanesia and east of the Philippines. Most Micronesian islands are made out of coral and do not rise very far above the sea. Few have significant resources other than some coconut trees and the sea life in the surrounding ocean. The name Polynesia comes from poly, which means many. Polynesia also has numerous islands. Polynesian island groups stretch from the Hawaiian Islands on the north to the islands of Tonga on the southwest and remote Easter Island on the southeast. Many Polynesian islands originated from volcanic activity and have steep mountains that rise high above the Pacific. Others, like a majority of the islands in Micronesia, are low coral atolls. An atoll is a circular-shaped coral reef with a shallow protected lagoon in its center. Atolls are formed when coral reefs that built up along the rims of volcanoes remained after the volcanoes stopped growing and sank into the sea. Throughout Oceania, geographers distinguish between low coral islands that do not rise very far above sea level and high islands that have mountainous interiors. Most high islands have coral reefs along their coasts. Fringing reefs extend outward from the shore. At low tide, you can see that they are attached to the shore. Barrier reefs lie some distance from the shore and are separated from it by a lagoon. The high islands often have good volcanic soils that can be farmed. Crops such as bananas and coconuts are grown for local consumption and for export. The taro plant is widely cultivated, and its root is used to make a starchy food that is an important part of traditional diets. On all types of islands, fish and other seafoods are important sources of food. Polynesia's bright tropical flowers, swaying palm trees, and brilliant white sand beaches combine with the beautiful colors of the lagoons to attract large numbers of tourists to many of the islands. As a result, tourism has become a significant economic resource.